Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. It's Maggie from Moondirected. Welcome to my channel, where we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And today, interesting. And today we are talking about the full moon that is happening in Pisces, which is in your 6th house of work-life balance. And that's happening for most of the world on Friday the 13th. But here in the United States, it happens at 12:43 Eastern Daylight Time. It's at 21 degrees and 5 minutes of Pisces. So what did you start 18 months ago? So that would have been March of 2018, where you were trying to create work-life balance. What did you set your plan for? What did you set your seeds of intention for? Interesting. It's always fascinating to me where the cards come from in the deck. It's like they used to just come flying out, and now sometimes they just like present themselves. It's changing. The Spirit's way of communicating with me is definitely changing. So, all right. So, you should always check out your sun, your moon, your rising, because because your sun sign is it's your personality. Sorry, it's the core of you. It's your value system. That's how you're going to view the world. Your rising sign, that's your personality. That's what the world sees. That's how you interact with the world. And your moon sign is how you're going to react and respond to the energies around you, the way the planets are shifting, how other people are acting, events that happen and occur around you. So that's your moon sign. So it's always a good idea to check out all three of them so that you have a really good idea. So before I turned on the camera, I was trying to get into your energy, and I had such a tightness in the heart chakra. There was this tension behind my eyes. It was so bad. It was like a migraine headache. It was like almost haloed over all the way around my my head. It was just really stressful. And so I'm worried that you guys are dealing with a lot of stressful energy. And so I did ask why you were so stressed. I took notes. I should just keep them in front of me. And it was because you aren't having a good work-life balance. And so finding time to breathe. And so I feel like work has really been really intense, and you're feeling a lot of stress, and you really could use a break. So building regular fun into your life is the way to go. There's such you feel so, oh gosh, like it's just busy. You just feel busy and it's stressing you out. And so finding balance is part of Libra's work anyway. That whole work-life balance, that's kind of your soul purpose, your soul's journey. And it's also about finding relationship balance in which you are not giving more than you're receiving, where you're not taking more than you're giving. It could go either way. And so figuring out how that works is going to be important. But let's get into what we have for the cards here. Oh, wow. So you have the 8 of Mirrors, which is a lot like the 8 of Cups, but this is the Chrysalis Tarot. I'm actually going to read what they wrote because it's a different take on it. When I was meditating on the energy of which cards I should use, it came up with this one, and I rarely use this, so I'm not completely familiar with everything. But it says, in readings, the 8 of Mirrors are signposts for the wisdom of the ancient Celts, spiritually meshed with the meandering path. Celtic spirituality was woven through the fabric of the Chrysalis Tarot. The 8 mirrors reflect the silvery light upon the 8 noble pathways to enlightenment, and they are selflessness, truthfulness, harmlessness, mindfulness, respectfulness, goodness, peacefulness, and righteousness. So yes, it is that whole it's that whole life balance of not taking more than you're giving, of being open to receiving. And this is reflecting on the wisdom that you have gained. So that's interesting overall energy. All right, let's go ahead and get into it and see what we have. I also took from the bottom of the deck to find out what the key to the situation for you will be. And so we have the Strength card. And this is listening to stories. He's a storyteller. And so the stories, I feel like they're your stories, your past life stories, your current stories. So taking your knowledge and experiences and distilling them down into wisdom and understanding and reflecting on, where are you selfish? Where are you giving? You know, where are you righteous? Where are you not righteous? So where's the balance in you? Where's the shadow? Where's the light? Drawing strength from your strengths and forgiving yourself for your weaknesses and creating that balance and working toward the positive aspects that were there. I feel like I want to look at that list again. I feel like that's important. So I'm going to read the list again, and maybe again toward the end. I don't know. All right. So selflessness, truthfulness, harmlessness, mindfulness, respectfulness, goodness, peacefulness, and righteousness. That's really a very balanced life if you can manage all that. All right, so in the recent past, where were you? You have, positive expectation and clarity. Excellent. That's what you were focusing on. That's what you were thinking about. So that just looks stellar, actually. And now you have, angelic help, miraculous aid, the winged ones. So this is very positive. Whatever it is you're thinking about, you're bringing it about. You are receiving the guidance that you need. Pay attention to your intuition. Listen to the wisdom of yourself. Draw strength from your stories, what you know about you. Be your own leader. And moving forward, we have the cycles of growth. Excellent. And selflessness, humility, and conscious action, the High Lord of gratitude and service. So when I look at that, I think this is about selflessness is not hoarding your help, but and also not taking advantage of others. So that's part of that. And growing, cycles of growth, growing, that's the wisdom, right? So really paying attention, but also being open to receive the guidance from the universe, being humble. But I want to say, don't let others take advantage of you and don't take advantage of others. I feel like that is the big part of this whole thing. In the past, you have been struggling with issues with your father. His voice in your head, his expectations, his negative judgments towards you, things that you have heard, said, or done, and how has he handled them? Maybe he wasn't very loving, and you've been seeking love all your life because you are Libra. Libra is always seeking that emotional fulfillment, that emotional balance, and so maybe you were deprived of it by your relationship with your father. It was very negative. And so releasing that, allowing the healing to happen. So with this full moon in Pisces, and Pisces is about relationship balance. It's about emotional, releasing something emotionally, and for you, it's in the house of balance. So if you have low self-esteem because you hear your father's voice in your head all the time, learning how to love that your dad loved you enough that he felt that he was telling you stuff that would help you be better, and loving your dad enough to understand that he didn't know what he was doing was actually very damaging to you. So forgiving him for not knowing better. He was just doing what he was taught. You need to do better. We always need to do better than our parents. It's part of that learning. It's part of the lessons. It's part of the wisdom that's gained. It's part of understanding and being very conscious. but allowing the negative tapes to just go away. So ask St. Michael to come in and cut the cords of negative attachment, and St. Raphael to come in and heal your heart. What other people say and think about us is none of our business. They don't define who we are. We define who we are. We decide who we are. We decide what our strengths are. We decide what our weaknesses are. We don't allow other people to decide that for us. If the voices in your head that are from people who have said negative things about you continue to circulate, then you are allowing someone else to define who you are, and that is not taking responsibility for your own actions in your own life. You decide who you are. You decide what your value system are. You decide what's important. You decide who you are and what you're going to do with your life. You don't allow other people to do that, because then you're abdicating your responsibility to yourself. And your higher self is speaking to you, so listen to your intuition, follow your intuition. Your higher self knows and remembers what you came here to do. You went through the veil of amnesia and you don't remember, maybe. So get in contact with spirit. Get in contact with your higher self. Spend some time in meditation. Allow the cycles and the growth. Allow the angelic help to come in. Allow for the clarity of thought to come in, to understand that what people said and did about you when you were smaller and unable to stand up for yourself does not matter, because they don't give them the power of allowing them to define who you are. That is your responsibility. That is the power that you should be taking. And you are supposed to have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. Stay positive. You can't pick your situation all the time, right? But you can always pick your attitude. And by choosing to love yourself, by choosing to be faith, look forward with hope and faith and belief in yourself and belief in the situation. Understand that life is a cycle. Everything moves in cycles. And you might be on a downswing, okay? You can't always be at the top of the wheel. Sometimes we're at the bottom. But if you're at the bottom, that means you're going back up soon. And while you're here, you ride through this success and prepare for the next success. They're not failures. They're learning. They're opportunities. It's growth. It's growth and empowerment. You are more powerful than you realize. It is safe for you to be powerful. What was said and done in the past is the past, and don't allow that the power. Use your wisdom and knowledge and help now to understand you co-create with spirit your life. You have the power. Take the reins, take control of your thoughts. Whenever you hear those tapes coming up in your head, say, St. Michael, cut the cord of that tape. St. Michael, just call on the help to release that. And St. Raphael, help to heal my heart. You have a rainbow of blessings that have been pouring into your life, and this is in the obstacles. And so I think you haven't seen them. You haven't noticed them. You are looking through life through the lens of negative words that you've heard in the past. This says father healing, but it could be any authority figure. It could be a mother that was very authoritative. It could be a boss that was authoritative. It could be a teacher. It could be a coach. It could be anything. This father healing energy is just very yang and powerful, and it feels very negative, and like you need to understand that these blessings and opportunities and seeking the clarity on the situation to understand and count your blessings. Start a list. Literally start writing down all the good things in your life ever. And I think you'll be surprised by really how many good things have happened. And now it's your time to start reaching for the stars. Start reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Have faith in yourself. Feel empowered. Learn the lessons that you came here to learn, and then release the negative energy to the past. Do not carry that forward. See how small his bag of memories are that he's carrying? If you're only going to carry certain memories with you, pick the good ones. Don't be weighed down by a bunch of crap. And look, here you have for your outcome, a new cycle, first light, things are beginning. You are coming up on your Libra season. It happens within a few days after this full moon. So do the work and release the negative energy, release the negative self-talk, release the crap so that you can have this fresh, clean start. Your light is shining brightly. You are beginning a new cycle. Allow that to happen. Don't burden yourself. Carry a light emotional load. Opportunities are coming. You are stronger than you think. Have faith and believe in yourself. Be the best version of yourself. So you have Sisters of Seasons, which is cycles and changes. This is cycles and changes. And yes, we are coming up on the sun about to shine all over you. Your light is shining brightly because, Libra, the sun will be shining on you, lighting up your first house of you and all the powerful things that you are. You get to choose and decide. So I have a new deck here. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have Angelite, which is peace. So this is seeking the inner peace. I'm going to read this one, the hematite, which is spiritual grounding. This silvery, beautiful stone is hematite. If hematite has come to you today, it is a friendly reminder that we are all responsible for our actions. You choose. You decide who you are. You don't allow other people to do this. Take a good look at what is happening in your life and make sure that you are retaining your personal power. You are more powerful than you think. Retain your personal power and acting from an egoless state. That's this keeping things in balance. Don't be selfish. Don't be self-righteous. Be kind and caring and empathetic and all the superpowers that are Libra, but also don't allow yourself to be run all over. All truthful acts should harm none. Harmlessness was in the thing. Wow. Hemamorphite, I'm not saying it right, hemamorphite can also present when there is a need to embrace an important role from another lifetime, or when a loved one has recently passed and wishes to communicate with you. Make sure also that you're not being taken advantage of. This stone can appear to let you know you need to recover a part of yourself from someone else's creation. That's this negative energy from your past. Take back the personal power that you came here with. Be who you are. It says, again, that list: selflessness, truthfulness, harmlessness, mindfulness, respectfulness, goodness, peacefulness, peace. Showing up again. And this, very peaceful, this meditation and spending time with spirit, right? And righteousness. So really, Libra, I mean, my goodness. Virgo, we're in Virgo season. That's your 12th house of hopes, goals, dreams, and wishes. It is the time to remember and reflect on, and this Eight of Mirrors is all about reflecting on these things, these values. And so reflecting on your life, yes. And then taking the important stuff and the good memories and packing them in your little bag and taking them forward, but leave the rest of the crap in the past. It doesn't deserve to go forward on the next cycle. You are beginning a new cycle. The sun is moving into your sign. It is time for you to release the past, the negative energy, have faith, step in your power, believe in yourself, and then create what you want. Be who you want to be. Do what you want to do without causing harm, without being selfish, without harming other people, right? Egoless. This isn't about being all self-righteous and dictatorial, but it is also about not allowing other people to be that way with you. That's huge. This is a powerful full moon for you. So release the crap, allow the healing to happen, So write down all the things that you're carrying, all the negative energy, the things that, and then burn it and turn it over to spirit and say, I am healed from the pain of my past. I am healed from the pain of my past. And then burn it. Okay? All right, you got this. You can do this. We'll talk soon. You take care.